What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't been here, my name is Rob Alexander. I ride BMX, and this channel is all about BMX. So last video I mentioned I just ordered a package from Dan's Comp. It's like a whole build kit, BMX build kit, literally everything you need for your BMX bike other than the frame. So I don't really need to explain that. Everything else except for the frame. There's no frame in the box, so don't expect the frame in the box. Yeah, it's in the back of my truck. We're on a time crunch right now. I'm running out of daylight for one. I just got off work and went to the store to go buy some wedding stuff, wedding clothes for myself because I don't have anything because I don't wear that stuff. Yeah, me and my girlfriend are going to a wedding tomorrow. We gotta wake up early. We gotta go drive. I don't know how many hours. Not that many, but still gotta wake up early. Gotta do all that. I just want to get this over with because I just want to do it. I want to do it. I'm not like get it over with, but I just want to do it right now because I'm not gonna be able to do it probably till next week. So if I do it now, I'll be done. So yeah, let's go open this box. I'm not gonna build it on camera, but you're gonna see it in this video probably tomorrow, but in the same video, so don't go anywhere. Let's go open the box. Boom, look at that. What does that say? Stolen bikes. So I've never had anything stolen, no pun intended, but I never had any stolen parts in my life. I've had fiction, which is part of stolen. I think it's like their, I don't know if it's lower level or upper level, like frame brand or parts brand. But I have had a fiction frame before, and it was really good. It was called The Creature, I think. Fiction Creature frame. It was really good. I don't even know what happened to that frame, but it didn't break. So yeah, I have my phone rigged up to my chest. It's pretty funny. My GoPro was dead, obviously, so let's open this thing up. Yep, I just stabbed myself. Sick. All right, here we go. Box parts. Look at that. Look at that. There's a lot of stuff in here. All right. Box cutter. I've never purchased one of these build kits before. I've seen them around ever since I was a kid, but they're pretty expensive. Like this one, without being on sale, is like upwards of 500. Maybe it's 5. Which is decent, I guess. Let's not cut the tire. Knowing that, like wheel set is gonna, like a crappy wheel set's gonna run you like $200. A decent one's gonna run you about $300 probably, and a really good one's gonna cost you anywhere from, you know, $350 to even $500. Like, I'm sure you can get to $1,000 if you really wanted to. Yeah, just cut towards yourself. That's super safe. You guys see something, right? All right, sweet. All right, so first thing I pulled out are bars. Look at this. We're gonna need some more blade action going on, but I don't want to cut the grip. Away from yourself, Rob. Away. All right. Wow, that is very, very tight. All right. That wasn't that hard. Don't mess around with the blade anymore. Boom. Dude, what the hell? Dude, these grips are amazing. Oh my God. Can you see that? That is something I've never seen in my life. It's like honeycomb. beehive style. But dude, that is so grippy. All right, let's get the other one going. I almost just sliced the grip. Sick. I would have been sad because these things are bomb. All right. Let's get this out. I feel like I'm already so bad at this. Boom. These are aftermarket Fiction monkey bars. I've seen these for years online. Never held them in my hand, but they are, for a 4-piece bar, they're super light. Yeah. I don't know if you can read that. Nice. 4130, 9.5 rise, 29 width, 4 back sweep, and that's what? There's no way that's 4 back sweep. That's a typo. That is such a typo. 4 back sweep. There is no way. That's like 12, 11. Okay, we're gonna have to look that up later. But yeah, these things are sick. 9.5. I was just rocking those 10-inch rise bars. If you've seen my videos, I had some Shadow 10s. Well, still have them, but took those off because they're just overkill. I'm like around 5'8", 5'9". I really don't know. And 10 is just a little too high. But yeah, 9.5. So this is the stolen Rampage wheel set with Hive 2.4 tires. Stolen brand, I guess. Super stick. Dude, these, oh my god. It's the same pattern as the grips. And they are like, seem pretty sticky. That's crazy. Dude, I've never heard of like, well, I've never even seen the grips and the tires before. Yeah, stolen brand. I don't know if you can catch that. It's there somewhere. Dude, these are sick. But what does it sound like? Ready? It sounds decent. Sounds decent. Doesn't sound crappy to me, dude. All right, let's put that aside. Double wall rims, for sure. So that's good. Fully sealed double wall rims with 2.4 tires right off the box, dude. Look at this. Fully sealed. This is a female front, dude. You guys need to go on Dan's Comp if you're trying to find parts. If you're trying to find a whole freaking bike, you can get all these parts right now on Dan's on sale for $300. Female sometimes is annoying because when you get them out of the box, one's always super tight and the other one's really loose, and you have to just grab a wrench, hold one side, or these actually have Allen keys you could fit in here. Hold one side, loosen the other side. But you know what? Some crappy wheels don't have the Allen, and you can't even grab onto a bolt at all. And you literally have to like do some crazy stuff to take off one of the bolts. Like literally I've put the wheel on my fork on the outside part of the fork just to hold that bolt and just to loosen this side. It's so crazy. I've done some crazy stuff. But yeah, so same wheel, double wall Rampage, same tire, 2.4, sealed hub, looking good. Hell yeah. All right, moving on. Put that to the side. Bunch of plastic stuff. Put the bars in a safe place. We got a box here. We got a box. A little box. What does it have in it? Dude. A no-name sprocket. You know what? On the photo, this is not the sprocket that is on the photo. It has the Fiction Asgard sprocket on the photo, and this is not it, but this is an aluminum 25 tooth sprocket, and it's thick. It's a thick boy, so this should work great. I don't know if I'm gonna rock this or the I still have the Colt. It's still doing well, so you got that. All right, bottom bracket. You got the whole BB. This one is a okay, Crow. Like, shut the fuck. This is a Fiction Savage bottom bracket. Name brand on that one. There we go. Look at these cranks. Look at these cranks, dude. Stolen. I think these are stolen Talents. 48 spline. How big are these? 170s. That's my favorite size. Crow, shut up. Dude, 170. I literally can rock 165, 170, 175s. It doesn't really matter. But as of maybe last year, my new favorite crank size is 170. Just because, I don't know, I like to be in the middle of everybody else. Boom, dude, these are solid. These cranks alone are like around $100. So get hooked up. Let's just put this back in there with the BB. I probably won't be using the BB either. I might just use the cups just because the dust caps for looks or whatever. I could just save that for later. That's the whole reason why I bought this whole pack, because I'm like, dude, $300. The parts that I wanted were like, dude, it was so expensive just for like bars. You're running up bars, a stem, and a fork. You're already looking at like $400. It's like insane. All right, we got another little box here. See what's in here. This is kind of exciting. There's just random boxes, and I don't know what I even ordered. Okay, peg box. Boom. Box full of pegs. You get 4 Fiction plastic pegs. Steel insert. These are fat boys, dude. These are wide. Look at that. Anyways, I'm not going to be rocking these yet because my Colt butters are still good. So, dude, I have pegs for later. This is insane. Set for life, literally. Here we go. Got another little box. Look at that, dude. There's boxes everywhere. Are we still filming? Hell yeah. Oh my god. We're just running out of sunlight. But we're gonna get this thing done. Alright, that's what it looks like. Boom. Looking like stickers. Damn. Sticker pack. I love stickers. Got more stickers for my collection. Alright, got some pedals. Dude, Fiction. They're not Welgos. They're not some... I mean, Welgos are not bootleg, but they're not a no-name brand. Sick. So, reflectors coming off. But dude, you got Fiction pedals. Fat platform. Look at that. These are beautiful. These are like, you know, $20 pedals that you get in the box. Boom. Dude, they're thickies too. Wow. They're called Mythos. The Mythos Fiction pedals. Boom. Put those there. Whoo, look at the stem, dude. It's a little narrow. It's got we got a couple scuffs on it. Whatever, dude. For $300, I am not gonna cry. Look at that. Can you see that? Oh, that's crooked. I forget that the lens is like on the left side. Damn. Ooh, that's a good view. Stolen Bicycle Company. Genuine quality. EST 2003. Orange County, California. Hey, that's pretty cool. I am not far from Orange County. Look at that. Other than that little plaque thing, pretty basic. Very low stack height. Not really a fan, but I don't know if we're gonna rock this because I don't really like top load stems anyways, but came with the package, dude. We're gonna put it on something one day. Look at, dude, what? Look at this badge. Look at this head tube badge. Holy shit. This thing is pretty. That's insane. Got the 3M tape in the back. Hell yeah, dude. That's detail right there. Put that in the box. What do we got here? Fiction Savage headset. Boom. Black. Looking good. Again, don't know if I'm going to use this. Just because I literally just got the Colt headset, so we'll see. We'll see. I always change my mind. But, dude, half link chain. In black. I don't think I've ever had it all black. I've had just the silvers and I've had a copper. Dude, this is stealthy. Holy moly. Branded? Can't really tell. I think it says Fiction. Maybe. Or stolen. It's just kind of wet. It's got that like cheap grease on it that dirt just loves. But dude, you got a half link beefy chain. All right, put that to the side. What else do we have in here, dude? Dude, we got more stuff. No way. $300. Tell me how much you already think this is. Like, that's a lot of stuff. Whatever we just went through. I think that was $300 alone. All right, so we got a seat combo. I don't think this was pictured. Okay, so this is not the right seat that was pictured. Oh, this is a very, okay. So first, no. Oh my God, this thing is horrible. Wow. Okay, well, I guess you get what you get, right? Look, I've never seen this in my life. What is that, a screw? And a nut on the other side. This is pretty bad. Worst seat ever. Okay, well, we got one trashy item. I think the last thing we got is forks, which are probably already broken. All right, that's trash. Make sure that's trash. Yeah, it's just a tube. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, what are we gonna do with this ugly ass seat? That does not belong on a BMX bike. Oh my God. That's like a little kid's bike seat. Okay. See how this thing is. Doesn't look too pretty. It's got like a little chunk out of it. Whatever. Oh. Stolen bikes. Top cap. Compression cap. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of. All right. So let's rip this thing off. All right. Get this tape off here. Fiction forks. All right. You get some Fiction shank forks. I've seen these on Dan's a lot. They are like an affordable fork. Probably running about like $70-$80, I would think. Yeah, it doesn't look like a world-class fork, but it is fairly light, which is pretty cool. It's definitely not the heaviest fork I've ever had. The Mission, the one they have now, that thing's a tank, but I'm sure it won't snap on you or anything. So yeah, you get a Fiction shank fork with a stolen Vortex compression cap. Cool. Pretty beefy. Should do great. What's up, Crow? What are you doing up there? Motherfucker. All right, dude. All right, so you get all that for $300. The only thing I'm pissed off about, I'm not really pissed. Dude, what is this? Are you kidding me? Why even throw this in the package? So bad. But dude, you get, I think the wheel set alone with the bars and the forks, dude, 300 bucks. That's worth 300 bucks. Like that's, I mean, that's more, but because to my knowledge, I mean, I'm always looking at parts and stuff. So the bars are, I think, are like around 60 bucks. So 60, let's just aim super low. Let's say 60 on the forks as well. 120. And then let's go super cheap on the wheel set. Let's go 200. That's 320 plus the tires. Aim super low. Let's say I don't know, 20 bucks a tire. That's pretty down there. 360, dude, not including any of this. Like, come on, dude, that's a deal. But anyways, I'm gonna build this up off camera. I'm gonna touch base with you tomorrow, but stay tuned because it's all gonna be on the same video. And yeah, you'll see my bike all built up. So see you there. What's up, guys? I am back on a different day, which is the next day, which is today, the day I'm dropping the video, which is Friday. We're at this farm. The girls are doing rehearsals back there somewhere. Coolio. Yeah, nice place. Nature's cool, you know, when you're living in the city and it's all polluted and there's just cars everywhere and mayhem and bums throwing shit at you. JK. You know, this is different. This is cool. But set up the bike. I did set up the bike last night. Took me a little bit because what happened? Okay, so I didn't put on the chain last night because I forgot my chain breaker at my dad's house. So I just left the original chain on. I didn't put that sprocket on. I did put the top load stem, which I know I'm not gonna like, but whatever, it's on there. Yeah, everything else is cool. I know I had a problem with something, but I forgot what it was, but whatever. I'm gonna take the bike out because I'm on the front facing camera right now. And there it is, all set up. I'm liking the 4-piece, honestly. I miss having 4-piece. I mean, I do have a set of S&Ms, but you just can't put S&Ms on a Colt. You just can't do that. Went back to the rail seat, the Colt rail. Love the look. What did I do? Yeah, I got the headset on there. Looks good. Got the forks. This thing's looking dope. Super street-like. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna like these grips a lot. I know that for sure. Got the stem going. Cranks in the pedals. Pedals are beefy, dude. I like them. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, small stack height, so I had to put another spacer on there, which I'm not liking. Just looks a little sloppier. Plus the height literally feels like I'm back on the 10 rise bar. I'm gonna have to put a front load on there one day. Still got the Colt butter pegs on there. Got the Fiction Savage bottom bracket. I'm literally still thinking of what I did or ran into troubles on what. I totally forgot. Okay, put the seat on. Oh yeah, I snapped the bolt. So I snapped the seat clamp bolt. Luckily it's happened before, and I had a couple left over from the package, the little package I got from Home Depot. You could just buy those bolts at Home Depot. No brainer. Even the nut, you can even buy at Home Depot or Lowe's, any hardware store, you could find it. Yeah, it's gonna kill me because there's something else. There's totally something else. The brakes did take a while because I just don't like the mechanism. I still gotta trim this. Yeah, the bike, I don't feel a weight difference at all, even with the switching from a pivotal to a railed seat. And the forks are a little bit heavier than the shadows I had on, and probably the bars too, just a tad. Nothing too crazy. Damn, I did have a little bit of trouble with the spacing on the bottom bracket, so I used one of my old dust caps because it's like paper thin, and then the Fiction one, the huge one, and then it fit fine. With the other Fiction one, it was just a little too thick on this side, so there wasn't enough whatchamacallit, spindle for the other arm, so kind of had to accommodate for that. Yeah, dude, I still feel like there's something else. Yeah, mostly the stem setup I just don't like, but I'm still gonna ride it. Still gonna ride it for a little bit. Yeah, I don't think Stolen or Fiction makes a front load, so I might try to find a Colt Judgment stem. Those look super solid. So, but yeah. So the build is sick. There's actually dirt jumps somewhere around here, so I might just take some time to myself, probably just 2 hours, and go find these jumps. I've been there before, just once. I am not anywhere near experienced with dirt jumps, but I can jump, so we're gonna see about that. Yeah, bike's looking good, and it's super dialed, so yeah, maybe I'll shoot some more video for our next video today, but this is it for this one. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you like what's going on and everything I've slapped on my bike. I'm stoked on it. This thing looks clean. It finally looks the way that I've wanted it to look for a while, so stoked on it. Hopefully everything turns out fine, and yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking around, and see you guys later.